It's going to be, 40 years ago, and let me see if I can remember some of the things that happened that's important for people to know.
I was in Chapman Hall. We were being arrested by the police for the takeover of the chancellor's office.
The police come in and they go all around the walls with the white sticks and shells, plastic shells. En 1968, Roberto Hernández, Armando Orellana, Jesús Salas, Chacón, todos estábamos tratando de ver en qué forma podríamos conseguir becas escolares para la universidad. Entonces pensamos que sería más efectivo si formáramos un grupo y formamos el Concilio for the Education of the Latin Americans.
There had been large community meetings that had taken place in the near south side regarding the lack of participation of Latino students at the University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee. We had earlier in the summer presented a proposal to the School of Education, to the Dean of the School of Education, that is Richard Davis. And although he was very sympathetic towards our demands for the establishment of the Spanish-speaking Outreach Institute, he felt that his school, or that is the School of Education, could not handle all of the demands that were being made by the community, and he's the one that directed us to go to the Chancellor's office.
We find out that it was only around 10 students, Latin students, and most of them from South America, but none from Wisconsin. And we pay taxes like everybody else. So we tried to talk to Mr. Clutch to get the scholarships.
We wanted to meet with the chancellor various times to talk about how the university could play a major role in recruiting Latinos to attend the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. The attempt to organize the meeting with the chancellor at that time, we met at the UMass on 8th in Greenfield to strategize how we can address the issue of education. And we look back and say that we had a lot of Latinos graduating from South Division and other high schools that were not being geared towards higher education.
We had initially sent communications to the Chancellor's office about meeting with him, but had not had a satisfactory response. In lieu of a satisfactory response is the proposed takeover of the Chancellor's office.
The university, as an institution, really had not acknowledged the fact that there was a growing Latino community, Hispanic, Chicanos, Puerto Ricans primarily. And so some people began to say, okay, you know, we had pushed the schools to come up with programs, although there was no bilingual program, there was no legislation. That didn't come until the mid-70s. But the university seemed to be a logical place.
The position which I took, that I had no real power to determine the curriculum or the course of study.